If you experience some unwanted feelings during the lunar eclipse and you want to understand why, then this video is for you. First of all, I want you to know that you are not alone in this. I felt so unlike myself that I just had to hop on here and share it. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 effects of the lunar solar eclipse that just happened and how you can deal with them. So let's jump into it. Why are eclipses so feared? I've got an extract to read to you here. If we look at this phenomenon metaphysically and metaphorically, it syncs with the human psyche. The sun signifies our conscious masculine energy and the moon our subconscious intuitive feminine energy. A lunar eclipse uncovers our deepest, darkest fears and beliefs, making life feel confusing and overwhelming. You might be feeling some of the after effects of these still left over. For me, it kind of stopped as soon as the lunar eclipse stopped. But I want you to understand why you were feeling this way and why you felt so unlike yourself if you did. Number one is tiredness. Did you feel like the energy was being sucked out of you? Because, damn, I felt like I'd been hit by a bus. Even when I'd had enough sleep the night before, I couldn't believe it. It was like having flu or cold. That's how it felt for me. So rest and be kind to yourself during this time. It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to have no energy, and it's quite normal during this period. Number two, you might have been feeling really irritable. Personally, I didn't want anyone around me. I didn't want to be around anyone. I didn't want to be anyone in my space in particular. I can sometimes get like that anyway because I do like my own space. But if you are feeling this way, take some time and space to yourself. Tell the people around you, look, I'm not feeling myself at the moment. I'm going to have to go and lie down. I'm going to have to go and be on my own. So please don't be offended. It's not you. It's just the way I'm feeling. Number three, you may have felt a battle in your mind. For me, I was completely overwhelmed with overthinking. And then I started questioning all my abilities, especially with manifestation. Did you feel like that too? Please do let me know in the comments below. Give it a rest, okay? Don't try to manifest anything in this time. Don't try to do anything that causes a battle in your mind. If you are overthinking, then it's time to stop. Just give your mind a rest as well as your body. Number four is stress. Have you been overreacting or becoming stressed out about things that don't usually bother you? Well, I was feeling this way as well. I can tell you a little story. I was driving to the chiropractor's and there was this car in front of me that was particularly slow. And I stressed myself out. It was my fault because I set off a little bit later than I should have. So we call it Sod's Law here in the UK. I'm not sure if you call it that in other countries, but Sod's Law is when basically if you're running a little bit late, all the traffic lights will be on red when you stop, for example. So this person in front of me was driving incredibly slow. Anyway, so what? I shouldn't have been stressed out by that. But I was. Here I was getting, like, I could feel it simmering up inside of me, and I was like, whoa, Chantal, shh, it's okay. Like, I was shushing myself, you know. Did you become stressed out about anything at all? Number five is anxiety. So any anxiety that you have buried deep down that you thought you had a hold of, you thought you had it sorted out, might have come to the surface and might have been projected. My big one is social anxiety. I'm much better than I used to be, but when I'm feeling a certain way, I do not want to mix with anyone. And this kind of came to the surface with me Just know that it's okay if you're feeling anxious. What you need to do is find out something that works for you with this one. You might need to take a few deep breaths. You might need to close your eyes, shut out your outer world, go inside for a minute or two. Even if you're outside somewhere, it's okay to just take deep breaths, tell yourself that you're okay, and that anxiety should pass. Number 6 is imbalance. So just like we were talking about the sun and the moon, the feminine and the masculine, we're thinking about imbalance in light and dark, for example. With me, I noticed that I could not get myself out of my thoughts. My thoughts were completely taken over. So you might feel like, that the part of you can usually switch off and separate yourself from, such as your higher self and your mind. I've talked about this one before. Maybe you can't do that during this time. That's how I felt. Number 7, unwanted truths may surface. You might have some realizations about yourself that you didn't realize before. I certainly had a few of them. Take these in a positive light and learn from them. Don't get all caught up in, I thought I had a handle on this and now I don't, and now I feel terrible about it. Take it as a good thing. It's actually a positive that you're learning, and anything that happens for you is always for your greater good. Any feelings that come to the surface, these unwanted truths that you probably don't want to hear about from yourself, just know that it's helping you to grow with every day. Number 8, you might feel triggered. So you might get triggered about something that doesn't normally trigger you, or you thought that you dealt with already. With this one, I really recommend that you write your triggers down and know that it's something that you still need to work on. So when the triggers happen, write them down. Don't think that you need to deal with them right here and now. You can come back to them when you're feeling a little bit better, and then you can start to work through them. Remember, it's all happening for your greater good. Number 9, you could have a complete emotional breakdown out of nowhere. So you might break down or get very upset and you don't know why. Sometimes that's the frustrating thing, not knowing why you're upset. Why am I upset? Why am I feeling this way? I had such a great day yesterday and now I feel terrible. Remember that it's okay. You are human and you're not the only one feeling this way. So don't start being hard on yourself. I would really recommend writing down your feelings for this one. Get it all out. I read online somewhere that you should beat into a pillow when you're feeling this way. As long as you're not hurting yourself, it's okay to get out your frustration in a healthy way. Number 10 is healing. Realizing parts of yourself are broken that you didn't know about. When this happens and you feel like, I thought I was better than I'm doing in this area of my life, it's okay. This is what the life journey is about, and it's going to keep on happening. And that's the beauty of it. You're going to keep on growing every single day, every lunar eclipse, every week, every time you have a bad moment. I really recommend that you meditate at this time. Be in a quiet place of solace. Remove yourself from situations that don't make you feel good. Watch a light-hearted movie. Write down your feelings. There is a PDF that I've left in the comments that you can download. It's all about self-care during the lunar eclipse and it's completely free. So please do use it and then let me know in the comments if you tried any of the techniques on there. I found them really helpful and I really hope you do too. If you got anything from this video, please do subscribe as it helps me to reach more people. Thank you so much and I hope to see you next time.